Alright, so for Wheel Race Season 4, we've actually hosted an event called the Track Design Competition. This is for PC and for Xbox. We want people to design their own tracks, and one of them is going to be selected by the community to get into the event. It's really good. We're going to have a look at our PC tracks here, all in the space of 2 or 3 videos. We'll see how we go. I just want to see what comes up. Ooh, a bit laggy. I haven't opened this game in a while. I've been away for 3 weeks. So the admin team are each picking their favourite of the tracks that have been submitted, and then those will go to a community vote, a community poll, and we'll go from there. So I'm just having a look at this one. Oh man, this is some bad driving by me. But I'm realistically just looking at the track itself for a racing environment. This one is the Backroads by Floof Queen Emily, and is, I think, the only point-to-point track that we have in the submissions, or at least for PC it is. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, I'm possibly wrong. I haven't actually looked at another track yet, I just know we don't get a lot of point-to-points in Hot Wheels Unleashed. Woo! Ah, that was entirely on me. The track feels awkward in just the fact that everything's a little bit slanted, right? Like, obviously, you know, everything being flat can get a bit boring, but yeah, everything's just that slight bit slanted, and that's not my favourite thing in the world. It is a 4-minute track though, that is really nice. I really do like a point-to-point that takes a little bit of time. But you see how, like, it's not quite flat. But also, like, it's not causing... Oh, that was, again, my fault. It's not causing any major things here. Like, it's not causing me to crash or anything. Ah! I really like that. That is so nice. Track is so long, man. You ever get those like slightly long tracks that you're like, man, I'd like if this was over by now, and I'm like, I'm close to the end, and you look up and it's 37%. It's like, wow, this track goes on forever. This spiral section is, it feels long, but then at the same time, if I look back on like Man on a Mission on the consoles, that is a long spiral. That's a really enjoyable corner to race on, and I'd love to do that with more cars on the track. Obviously, yeah, it does make a difference looking at these from a time trial perspective compared to looking at them from a racing league perspective. But I also don't want to be organising a whole bunch of people to race tracks just so I can review them. Ah, no! That corner was way tighter than I was ready for. Again, each time I've fallen off here has been purely my fault. It's not something I'm going to be giving the track negative marks on or anything like that, or negative feedback on, because it's me falling. It's not the track making me fall. And there is a huge difference between like the track making you fall and you falling because you're a bad driver. And genuinely, 9 times out of 10 when I come off it is because I am a bad driver. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a bad driver, guys. Calm down. It's about how you present yourself. You could be the best driver in the game and still make mistakes sometimes. And you could also just be a toxic person. What the hell is this? Emily! That is too many checkpoints. I'm not actually meant to go this way. The first time ever I've gone up there. I don't like that. I really hate that section down there. There is too much cones and too many like checkpoints and stuff. It's I just don't like it. Genuinely do not enjoy that system. Or that section. That one, I'll take points away. That was much less, not necessarily anyone's fault. I was still not driving ideally, but at the same time, it was just so difficult to go through that section blind. And yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of cone sections, especially when they're like all over the place and you can't really tell which way's what. Everything else with this track has been really nice though. Oh, do we get to crash into the wall? Yay. I love crashing. Why is that up? Interesting. Plus, we didn't get to see ourselves crash into the wall. We might in like a full thing. But hey, let's move on to the next track. Time attack. I just genuinely like this car. It's very nice to drive. Filter. Favorites does not work. Study time SG is the track we want. We'll have to fix that up at some point. Iris, eh? Oh, would you like some lag? This guy's got like almost every lap record on PC, I swear to God. Crap. I do not like it in a high-speed corner like that where you can fall off on the inside so easy. Like it really wants you to take that corner and rewards you for taking that inside corner, but it's so easy to get punished for doing so as well. I didn't really turn that sharply. That was weird. Interesting. Is this a lap track? This is a lap track. That is also another risk versus reward scenario. I really do enjoy that with tracks that, you know, if you're a little more particular with your movements, you can obviously get a speed boost, but you do risk crashing for doing so, which this track seems to do that a fair amount, and I kind of like it. I do jive with that. Ooh, a very sharp right hand. Right angle turn? Both of those things. This is really good. This is actually, I believe, one of the Xbox players on PC that has made this. So, quite happy to see that this is working quite well. Oh, so much speed. Alright, I really want to just do that spiral section again. Just because I wasn't happy with how it ended up. Ooh. I'd like to not fall off on this again though. It's fine, it just doesn't feel nice. Anyways, oh, didn't quite hit that. Let's move on to the next track. We got a Mogroth track, and these are always just really, really nice tracks to enjoy. Let's just write Cruise and see if that comes up, because I don't want to... Here you go, Mog's Cruise 8. Is there really 7 of these? Mog! What have you done? Mog's Cruise 3, 2, Mog's Cruise 1. It's the first one. Alright. Mog's Cruise number 1. Ah, why has he made 8 of this track? That is so annoying. Alright, I do like the start. This seems very... Kairos again. Man, am I going to be racing you in this bloody Beamer every single time? The answer is no. I'm not really racing against him, because that would imply that there's a chance. Ah! Like, is there a single track on PC that isn't held by Kairos or some skipper? It's a 1.5-minute track. It's a very small track by the sounds of it. This is kind of nice. It's very fast paced. A lot of, the same sort of corner, but like, at least, like, it's the sort of thing like you just got to deal with. It's really testing you using the exact same skill multiple times, sort of thing. It's not just like, oh, I got through that corner once, I don't have to see it again. It's like, I've done that corner 3 times now, and if you make a mistake one of those 3 times, you miss out. You're going to be punished. It's very good. Some people like to say it's repetitive, but I say, naff that. It is a skill check. See, a skill check that isn't, exactly reflexes. See, here we have this corner here again with the barriers on the outside, and it's really good. It forces you to take that corner tight. It's quite nice. I really do enjoy it. This is probably my favorite of the tracks that I've seen so far. But hey, we got 3 more, I believe, lined up. We'll have a quick squiz here. 3 more. We'll look at those for tomorrow's video. Thank you for joining me. These have been 3 tracks that are in the track design competition. We will be getting the next 3 tomorrow, and then we'll go on and do other things after that with submissions, and maybe even the Xbox submissions. We'll get a community poll out there. Thanks for joining.